Mike Gallagher.
I posted on X last night that I am just stunned and just overwhelmed over the last 2.5 weeks, and somebody posted on X, I'm not stunned, I'm delirious, deliriously happy. Here's a text from Missouri. Mike, we're the luckiest people to have President Trump as our president. Every day is a new can you believe it moment. Arizona with a text. Mike, it's genetic. You and Trump have the America gene. If you look at your DNA under the microscope, it looks like, and they put an emoji of American flag. And finally from Minnesota, oh, Mike, I laughed so hard hearing you say how hard the thick accents are for you because everything sounds like that to me as well. I can totally agree with you as well. I heard what Trump told that reporter last night while watching Newsmax really made me laugh. Well, the meltdown for the Democrats made me laugh too. But it's nervous laughter. It's like when you come across the person on the street corner who's screaming at the top of their lungs. That happens in New York City all the time. Good luck making it more than a few blocks before you come in contact with a deranged person who's screaming, who's threatening, who's baying at the moon. Sometimes they take their clothes off and they're running. Sometimes they urinate on the corner. I mean, it's bad. In big blue cities, it's bad. And it's the same feeling I had when I saw the Democrats yesterday outside the Treasury Department. Let me get this straight. They're melting down because Trump has assigned a brilliant, efficient businessman and entrepreneur, Elon Musk, to weed out and pare back wasteful government spending. And they're asking for accountability. They want to know, for example, with an organization like USAID, which was started by an executive order from John F. Kennedy in the early 60s, where all our money is going. This isn't a charity. It's a taxpayer-funded piggy bank that we're paying for. So all Trump wants is accountability. And they've got to pause on spending until we know what's going on, right? The Democrats aren't, well, let's put it this way. They're not taking it well. Check out a little montage of some of the highlights of the Democrat elected lawmakers' protest outside the United States Treasury Department.
On your asses, and we are going to make sure you understand what democracy looks like. This ain't it. Every movement needs a scrappy little and I am that person.
Elon Musk is seizing the power that belongs to the American people. We are here to fight back.
Mobilizing, agitating. We will see you in the courts, in Congress, in the streets. Elon Musk is a Nazi nepo.
God, shut down the Senate. We are at war.
The red man speak, we war. They don't call us Mama Bear for nothing, right? They don't call us Mama Bear for nothing. We are going to show up, we are going to fight, and we are going to be with you every step of the way. Muchísimas gracias. Hasta la victoria.
This is not Elon Musk's country. This is not Trump's country. This is our country. We deserve to have decent jobs. We deserve to have the respect. We deserve to be treated in a way that all Americans should be treated.
Have access to our Social Security numbers, our Social Security payments, our medical benefits, all of the information that we use when we are trying to get a mother tax return. And you're gonna take our money?
With you in this fight, and we will win. 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 We will.
Everything, hands off our bodies, hands off our data, hands off our tax refunds, hands off our Social Security checks, hands off our Constitution, hands off our democracy, hands off.
I could put that on a loop, just put my feet up on the desk and listen to that all day long, and it would probably be more enlightening and enjoyable and refreshing than anything I could try to present as a talk show host. I take so much joy in hearing them squealing and shrieking and just howling at the moon. It's like a field trip. It's like people in the insane asylum got on a bus and went out for a field trip, and they all got off on off the bus and all filed out in front of the Treasury Department and started talking in front of a microphone. Those are like inmates in the asylum. Those are patients. Those are mental. And this is what Trump's election has produced. They've got nothing left except standing and screaming like a bunch of unhinged lunatics. Anyone complaining about Elon Musk is the problem. Make no mistake about it. You better be aware of the Democrats' meltdown over this brilliant guy who has been just viciously attacked by Democrats. They hate what this guy is achieving. And he's achieving transparency and accountability, and the Democrats loathe that. They want to operate in the shadows. They want to spend your money any way they see fit. My gosh, 2.5 weeks in, and the rocket ship continues to soar. Trump is shaking things up domestically. I mean, I don't know where to start. Gaza, he wants us to take over Gaza. Now, I'm sure it's a strategy that he's got that's part of a bigger picture. One theory a friend of mine advanced is that Trump wants us to be everybody to be distracted by the shiny object. Oh, look at Gaza over here, look at Gaza over here. And then he's going to actually take over the Panama Canal, and we're actually going to take over Greenland. But look at this meltdown yesterday. I was absolutely flabbergasted, and then I had to get great joy in watching Schumer and Maxine and Jasmine Crockett and these no-name, some of them were no-name radical leftist Democrat Congress people, just freaking out over Elon Musk. What are you freaking? And I also appreciate what somebody put on social media last night. The big Democrat mantra is nobody voted for Elon Musk. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We voted for President Trump, who's smart enough to put brilliant people like Elon Musk and his team of whiz kids on the case of saving the American taxpayer tons of money. A more efficiently run government, a government that is not sending taxpayer dollars overseas to fund Sesame Street for Iraq. And the Democrats are melting down because they are knee-deep in the corruption of it all. Last night, former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy appeared with Jesse Waters on Fox News Channel. And it was a really important exchange because Kevin McCarthy perfectly describes Elon Musk. And Jesse and Kevin McCarthy talked about why the Democrats are in hysterics over Elon Musk. Check this out.
So they're saying Musk is unelected. He has all these powers that were not given to him by the American people. We're going to hear that a lot. What's Trump going to say about that?
But AOC, you got to ask AOC, what does she drive? She bought a Tesla. She drives a Tesla. I'm sorry. Elon Musk is the Thomas Edison, Michelangelo of today. The man is brilliant. And you may not have elected him, but this is what Kennedy actually told us. Don't ask what you get from your country. Ask what you could do for your country. These young individuals volunteering, sleeping on the cot because they could be making millions of dollars, but they're willing to use their brain power, the technology, to who? to represent the hardworking taxpayer and speak for your money for once, where you actually have a say in this.
Yeah, Musk's crew is sleeping at the...
What a crazy idea that there's accountability so that... Do you realize this meltdown, this mass hysteria, it was as if the bus from the mental institution was on a field trip and patients got off the bus and went over to a podium and started screaming into a microphone, led by people like Chuck Schumer. Is there anybody more cringeworthy than this nerdy, awkward, goofy guy? This is one of the heads of the Democrat Party. This is their leadership today. Listen to what he sounded like yesterday.
I'm going to stand with you in this fight, and we will win. 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 We won't rest. We won't rest. We won't rest. We won't rest. Thank you, everybody.
If you're watching on Salem News Channel, there was Schumer awkwardly grabbing Auntie Maxine's hand. They're flailing their arms about. Then the guy next to her is the guy with the cane. Who is that guy? He always wields that cane around like it's a weapon. Like it's got a big gold handle on the cane. It looks like he's getting ready to attack Schumer. I was afraid for a minute he was going to start hitting Schumer over the head with the cane. But he's really just waving the cane. It's like, it really is like a gathering of mental patients. And all over what? Over what? Accountability? Maybe we shouldn't send taxpayer money over to a gender studies diversity program in Portugal. That's our money. How about taking care of North Carolina? Think about all that anger, and it was off the charts. I sat there on the couch yesterday watching this thinking, seriously? From Jamie Raskin to AOC to Pocahontas to Auntie Maxine, they're like a bunch of nuts and screwballs screaming because they got nothing left. What are they going to do? We won't rest? Okay, well then stay up night, Schumer, and stare at the ceiling because Trump is your president and Republicans are in control. And all you can do is scream. That's all you got left. What else are they going to do? What else are they going to scream? And honest, I asked you this yesterday. I'll ask you again. Don't Democrats want fiscal responsibility? Don't Democrats expect government efficiency? Don't they think government is too big and bloated? Well, of course they don't think that. They want a big, bloated, corrupt system where you and I are forced to pay for abortions, are forced to pay for Sesame Street in foreign countries. You saw the list. We talked about it yesterday. It's a bunch of garbage. And they're freaking out because Trump is getting to the bottom of all of it, and they don't know what to do. And I'm here for it. I'm telling you what, we'll never experience a time like this. 2.5 weeks of a breathtaking whirlwind experience thanks to the will of the American people. We beat them. Never forget that. They lost. And just like they were awful winners, they're really sore losers. Our number is 800-655-MIKE, 14 past the hour, in the Relief Factor studios for a Wednesday. Feel free to join us. One phone number does it all. Call or text 800-655-6453. We got to unpack Gaza. We got to unpack what the FBI is freaking out about, because heaven forbid anybody knows what they were up to in their attempt to destroy your ability to vote for Donald Trump. We're in a ride here. We're on a ride, and I couldn't be happier. How about you? Let's find out. 800-655-6453. Hope you join us.